dear teachers and colleagues. We are honored to welcome you on our first official debate in the Burger stage in our class 2C. Our topic today is mobile phones and changing the world, for better or worse. First of all, let me ask the judges and our classmates to take a piece of paper and a pen handy to write the best group in the two groups. And now let me continue. Shakespeare has rightly said that nothing is either good or bad. Well, thinking makes it so. However, mobile phones are the same in themselves. They're nothing either good nor bad. But how we use them makes it so. Mobiles have become a great measure of distractions for students, and some of them have been adapted to them. However, mobile phones have made a lot of things easy in our lives. Let me now introduce you to our two groups that will share in our debate. We have Group A that support the idea that mobile phones have changed the world for worse, and we have Group B that support the idea that mobile phones have changed the world for better. And we have each start with rounds, and each round is one girl from each group. And now let's start with round one from each group, Dana versus Basmala.
Starting today, cell phones are common among everyone, every age and every gender. Each year, more and more kids receive cell phones from their parents, and the average age at which kids receive their cell phones gets lower and lower. As teens start driving, cell phones have become an even bigger threat to safety, as some teens can simply not resist the temptation of texting while driving, despite the various movements dedicated to preventing that activity.
Now let's hear the opinion of Basmala.
Cell phones have brought a whole new meaning to the term multitasking. 20 years ago, it was not possible to talk to the office while at the grocery store picking up some necessary items. You could never have had a three-way business conference while fixing dinner, or able to deal with business clients from home while caring for a sick child. Cell phones have enabled us to do some various tasks, all at the same time.
And now, with round two, Larry versus Sama.
However, teens aren't the only ones that risk. People of all ages check emails, make phone calls, and text while driving. There is a growing amount of death each year caused by cell phone use while driving. When is enough enough? When will turning off cell phones be mandatory while driving? Yes, fines are given, but that doesn't seem to keep people from putting not only themselves in harm's way, but others as well.
After hearing Larry, what about hearing Sama?
People no longer have to find a phone book to make an emergency call. Mobile phones have saved millions of lives. With most people having one, if you're out shopping and an accident happens, you know that there will be many people around you in a second. You will be able to call the police, an ambulance, or a fireman, depending on what the situation was. This is the faster way to handle an emergency and save people's lives.
And now, round three, Habiba versus Nura.
Children and adults are constantly on their phones, which causes home life to suffer. Dinner time is no longer sacred time for families to sit and catch up on important points in their lives. Now phones are part of the story. One child is playing a game, another is texting a friend, and even parents are checking email. How can the parents have important discussions with their children if everyone is absorbed in his mobile phone? It's not.
Now let's hear Noor.
The moment www arrived in the palm of our hands, everything became easy. Instant gratification became a way of life. Have a question, immediately find an answer. Need a map, no GPS. Need to add a comment, just text it.
And now, with round four, Heidi versus Nora.
Social behavior also suffer because of cell phone use. We don't communicate the way we used to. Marriage breakup occur via schooling the same way too. People don't talk to each other anymore because they can distract themselves by the latest game. Our society has turned into a society of people with part-note in digital devices. Interpersonal interactions are limited by apps.
Now, let's hear the opposite opinion of Nora.
Mobile phones are a great device for navigation, and their calendars are an excellent way to manage busy schedules. The mobile phone will alert you when you have a doctor's appointment or loved one's birthday, or simply help you to organize your daily work tasks and personal schedule.
And lastly, with the last round, Haneen versus Hind.
Lastly, attention deficit disorders are at an all-time high, and I believe that devices like cell phones are to blame. Children as early as 2 or 3 years old begin playing on their parents' cell phones. They get used to touching something and getting an innocent, colorful reason. This behavior will affect them later when they can't focus on reading a history book because it's not giving them anything colorful and fun back to them.
And now the last opinion is Henry.
Many people now love to see the person they are talking to, as well as hear the sound of their voice, especially when they are on road. Live video chat make this possible in important events.
And at the end, let's know the results. I'd like to ask the judges to give me the piece of paper they got. Which one supports Group A?
Raise your hands, please.
Which one supports Group A?
Who supports Group A? Raise your hands.
1, 2,
Let's count.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 with Group A. Keep the number. And who supports Group B?
Group B.
Anyone from Group B?
No.
I supported Group 1, 2.
No, what about the rest?
Who didn't raise their hands? So, 3 only?
Group B.
That's the end.
3.
Is the ending number?
Okay.
I think, it depends on the user. The one who uses the mobile phone.
Yeah, but they didn't support doesn't it?
That's okay.
I'm supporting it. From the results, we know that Group A is the winner. Lastly, thanks for watching our debate. I hope you enjoyed and liked it, and I hope you can come for others.